Alright.
Hello, world.
Hello. I have no clue what language this song is in.
You're sure it's not Japanese?
It has that vocal inflection of like French, but I'm not like it sounds kind of Japanese, but
Apparently, it's a Bach song, but arranged for Japanese.
huh.
Ah, here we go. It is a Lutheran hymn written in German.
Okay, that I can definitely hear that now.
I mean, since they have an opera theme, I guess they threw this in.
Could be.
Also, it's got biblical stuff, and we know, like, anything biblical is, like, you know, deep and cool.
Sure.
There are no less than 16 English translations.
Okay.
I love you, Internet. Yeah, it's a 1600s hymn adapted by Bach, and then it showed up in this video game.
Okay. Doke.
You might know Yoko Shimomura.
Yes, she is the composer of this game.
Okay, yeah, so it's her adaptation of it.
That makes sense. She did do the composer or do the composition of this.
You have to be quiet. We're on the internet.
It is very excited music. Alright, so we are just about ready to start. So, off, and we're gonna get going. Okay, so hello and welcome to a Sunday edition of Retro Rhapsody. We've been playing Parasite Eve for this is the third week. We are hopefully going to finish it today. and I think it is going to be tight, so I'm just going to go ahead and get it started. So before I start or like get into this, one thing I will say is I went ahead and off-screened a little bit, just one part, because it's kind of a meandering section and nothing really happened. Ooh, also hold on. Take out let me put in my legitimate disc 2, which I do actually have a legitimate disc 2 sitting next to me, but I cut out a part where we're going in the sewers, and basically the only plot thing that happens is that they found, or Aya finds a blob of all the people that Eve has captured so far. And when the blob kind of escaped, it went over to the Museum of National History. So that is where we left off. Other things, gameplay-wise, I leveled up a few times. Last time, we actually added a fire effect to my main weapon. The thing about that is that actually screwed me over because this game does have elemental weaknesses. There are certain enemies that are strong or that are weak against fire. The problem is that there's also elemental strengths. There are also things that are strong against fire. So it was causing me to actually have a harder time in the sewers than I should have. So I took that out. Also, I found a shotgun, and I put the shotgun effect onto my rifle, so we will see what effect that has.
I love these games with their nonsensical firearms.
Yeah. Like, oh, hey, it's actually based on real firearms, but... Oh, this looks like a museum. Oh, that's just an exhibit. Me? Three? Okay, let's see, what do we got? Actual dinosaurs, okay. Oh, also, I forgot to heal. So that is the nice thing about having the shotgun ability on this rifle, is that I have super long range, and I can hit multiple targets. Oh. Yeah. Tool.
I love this game.
Doing a pistol. It's locked. Yeah, essentially I made a real world shotgun.
Yeah, well, Tyrion, this is like anime logic, where they always ask the second question before the first one.
I get a chunk here. I did actually look up what the weapons you get for getting the 300 junk. They're actually really good. Like, they're the same power as like the stuff you would find in the second loop, like in the Chrysler building, which is really powerful. But yeah, 300 junk. Yeah, having the shotgun on this rifle is really good. Oh, good.
Your medic power evolved?
No, I learned a new ability.
Oh, is that for status ailments?
Yep. Yep, removes all status ailments. That's really expensive, too. Oop, come on, there we go.
Mitochondria are the powerhouse of the dinosaurs.
Pretty much.
Hey. Y'all got any more of them midichlorians?
Oop. Oop. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look! You are the wind beneath my wings.
I'm not wasting my time doing this bullshit. How many were there?
6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, there we go.
I'm just calling them midichlorians.
I mean, at this point, you might as well.
It does make me wonder if George Lucas ever played Parasite Eve.
Well, yeah, Tyrion, how are you going to shoot all those animals if you don't have the ammo? Check and mate, atheists.
Sure. Oh, okay, I see.
So this is the next evolution, but it can bring extinct animals back to life?
I guess.
Yeah, isn't that what evolution is? Clearly, that's what it is.
Oh.
Someone just left their pet scorpion here, apparently.
Just answer the trivia question and then shoot the giant monster.
I don't know, I'd go to this museum. Then again, I like museums.
Have you considered donating? It's purely voluntary.
By donating, we mean your blood.
But yeah, man, for a PS1 game, this does look very awesome. That's a very nice looking scorpion.
So when mitochondria need to communicate with each other, do they use a cell phone?
No, that'd be ridiculous. Yeah, let's add more range to this.
Look, you all know what you get when you let me talk on your channels.
Let's see.
So there's a part of me that wants to see you do Vagrant Story now.
I've been wanting to do Vagrant Story, but I took a look at the time that it takes to complete, and it takes forever. I think that's like a 40-hour game.
I mean, I don't think you're gonna have to beat that one. I think within a couple of fights we'll have seen
That one's
the
at
most.
least. I was say that one's at least I want to spend at least 2 streams with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a nice looking game, but you're right. I tried. It is extremely grindy.
And combat's a bit cumbersome. Unique, but cumbersome.
Oh, okay. Let's.
Yeah, it looked like a door, but there's
Oh,
a bench
there we go.
there.
Ooh.
Can't believe they put a bench in front of the door.
If you're wondering if I read the answer or the question, no, I did not. Oh, and I see
We
that
need
there's the hidden item behind there. Oh, God, I hate it when they just put me in battle arenas the size of a postage stamp.
It's called a challenge.
It is a challenge. It's also very annoying. Also, I've determined that ammo is absolutely of zero concern. I saw a box.
I don't know how the hell you saw that.
So when the battle thing came up and like did grayed out, it doesn't gray out any like models that are not part of the background.
Ah.
And I saw a shadow right there.
Come on, give us more questions. Ooh, read that painting.
I don't even know if he'll let me. Hey, Nolan.
Cowards! Give us some flavor text. I want to hear more about that painting.
I mean, do you imagine they'd have to do every single exhibit in this, like, museum? Be a lot.
I'd be fine. I want to know what happened with those rocks. Where they came from.
They came from someone who really does not want me to go through that door.
What's their backstory? Who were they before they arrived here?
I'm gonna.
What were their goals and dreams?
They didn't want me to go through that door because then I could stop the mitochondria, whatever.
Pretty spiteful rocks.
Idle neck.
The choice is yours.
See, I say that, and I totally bet you that that would be an enemy that'd be here. Or this room.
Good luck.
Come on.
Just jamming that X button everywhere.
Pretty much. Oh, can I go? No, that's just the entrance. Oh, actually, I can.
It's odd. See, her name works with that exclamation because it sounds like she's going, "Aya!" So more rocks fell. Oh.
It's your pattern.
So we always ask, what does the mitochondria do? We never really ask, why does the mitochondria do?
Like this asshole. Good. Did I pick up a medicine too at some point? Yes, I did. I wonder if those were the things up here.
Oh, you're thinking that Quake brought all those rocks down?
Could be.
Hmm. I suppose I could also open up a walkthrough.
Could do that.
I could.
And it's not like I have one open, but I'm not using it for some reason. I figure these things are kind of self-explanatory to begin with. You know, I'm just gonna go and try and shoot it, but then they'll move right in front. There we go.
Yeah, but it's a Squeenix game. I mean, or was this? No, this was just Square.
This is just Square, but it might as well be Squeenix.
Yeah.
Never really figured out which is the more dominant entity. Well, Square was the only developer of the two.
And I think Square was better renowned, whereas Enix had a couple of hits, but they weren't. Their library wasn't as strong overall.
Well,
That's absolutely true. It's Enix that bought Square, but they put Square's name first because they thought it was better recognition.
Huh.
Square has worldwide recognition. Enix is mostly Japanese. Because remember, they are the Dragon Quest people.
Right.
Down. Oh.
All right, we're on day 5.
We are on day 5. We are at the museum. We have done the sewer and the warehouse. Oh yeah, it's supposed to have some bonus points that I could probably spend. Oh, yes, I do. I kind of want to put more power into this, but...
All right, I think I've got to where we are supposed to be. Yep, I know where we are.
All right. Oh, it's a floor. I thought that was like some display case.
Also, yes.
Things are... These things are just kind of dumb.
They look like dung beetles. Evil dung beetles.
Say, how much damage did they even do to me?
They do shit damage.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
African female. Did we ever discover if there is a way to skip fights?
I didn't.
Hmm. Wait, nobody requested Illbleed, did they?
No, they didn't.
Gonna have to rectify that.
That's also more. Also, I need to do Blue Stinger before I do Illbleed.
Fair, fair. There should be a couple more puzzles.
I'm just kind of going until I gotta fight compies. Or not, these aren't compies, these are
Pterodactyl.
pterodactyls, yes.
Compies are the tiny little bastards. Terrifying.
Okay, what is your deal? You're gonna scream, aren't you?
But only because it likes ice cream.
Oh wow, that did nothing. Okay.
You were so worried.
Well, that's the thing, is that enemies have, like, it's weird because it tends not to be consistent on what, like, how strong an enemy is by its size, because one enemy in the sewer that we missed was bats that would have this, like, echolocation ability that if they hit you, would, excuse me, these medicines, would, give you a darkness status debuff, which mean that you could not shoot with with any sort of accuracy. Really annoying.
That's not how echolocation works.
That's exactly how it works.
Oh, it works in a JRPG.
You're telling me that this game doesn't understand science? It's been right about everything so far.
I do enjoy how it tries to look very realistic, with, like, well-researched locations and name dropping, but the story is just pure JRPG. Like, oh, it's a giant scorpion monster. Someone must want me not to get in here. Not, who put these dinosaurs here instead of what the hell dinosaurs. Man, I love it.
Yeah, it's just commonplace at this point. Dinosaurs are around, but they shouldn't be there.
I mean, there is a point in almost every child's life that they will have a fascination with dinosaurs, so therefore, it is fitting to put them in this game.
Oh, this looks good. This is going to be excellent. I mean, in this universe, We're Back happened. So the dinosaurs have returned.
Let's see. Yeah, We're Back happened, but did a Troll in Central Park happen?
I'm going to say yes. Very much so.
So does the guy give you any indication of what we're supposed to be doing?
I mean, you're kind of basically going the right way. Looks like you're going to be going back down to the second floor.
Okay, yep, because there's a staircase going down.
Yeah, so you head down there.
What? Oh, okay.
What about that panel in the upper right?
Say.
That is nothing. Awesome.
There was a door over here.
Can't use the elevator.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I can't use any of these. Let me do this. Oh, I still have 2 of them. Okay, let's see. I mean, those... not quite yet. But anyway, well... I have frost. Why don't I just eat this gun? Ooh. Actually, about here. I am gonna do something else. I'm just gonna throw away one of these. I like that the piece of armor is in this little tiny box. In like the big crates are like just medicines.
Well, it's kind of like Resident Evil 5, where you can wear armor, but that armor still takes up an inventory slot. So you're wearing the armor, but you're stored the armor in your pocket.
Increase item capacity by 1 or... Yeah, by 1, that doesn't matter. I'll just eat the...
That sweet Stegosaurus. Wait, did they have the Thagomizer? Is the whole thing modeled?
I don't know.
Thagomizer is my favorite scientific term because it came from a comic strip. Bless Gary Larson. You've heard about that, right, Lolo?
Nope.
All right. So, long while ago, there was a comic strip called The Far Side.
Oh, I know about... So, I know the Far Side.
Okay. So, in one Far Side strip, Larson had a bunch of cavemen talking about a Stegosaurus they had just killed. No, it was a caveman doing a presentation, and it showed the tail of a Stegosaurus with all the spikes. And the caveman goes, "This is what we call a Thagomizer," named after one of the cavemen named Thag that it had killed. And scientists liked it so much that they actually took it and named the tail of the Stegosaurus the Thagomizer.
Huh.
So it is an official scientific term because of Gary Larson. Thag Simmons. Thank you, Tyrion. Also, everybody should read The Far Side because it's a fantastic comic series.
My advisor / professor in college had a bunch of Far Side comics on one of their walls. Oh, I have to fight just another one of these things.
Scorpion and weird little dino boy.
Well, wait. Did it hit me before the effect? Yeah, it did. Let me not do that. I do not deal with poison, because it is really hard to do. I like the fact that my attack time is now to the point where by the time I'm done firing, I almost have another shot.
Now, is that from upgrades or leveling?
That is me putting all my points practically into active time. Which
Makes sense.
is generally what I've heard is a good idea. Give me a lot of ammo. Chest, or is that...
I think it's a bench.
Oh. This looks like a combat arena. But then again, all these rooms have been. I like how, like, different, like, how, like, in terms of difficulty, these encounters have been. It's like going to one and it's like, oh, it's just 2 of these frogs, and then you'll have, like, oh, it's this boss, mini-boss you fought, wow, plus other things.
Check under the tents.
Oh.
Also, you may have missed a weapon in the upper floor, but don't worry about it.
What was the weapon?
It just says check chest for some weapon and armor.
Huh.
But in here, you've got a tool and an armor plus under the tents.
That's good. I highly doubt that any of the weapons I could find. Like, I even looked at the gun and they were like, yeah, the gun that I'm using right now is like
Top tier.
Is basically it's the best gun.
So there's defense. There should be another tent. Oh, okay.
There's something else in here.
I mean, you got a lot of medicine 3s. There you go.
A lot of some medicine 3 and tools are a lot more useful.
I don't know why it says left and right tents when it was literally just under the tent on the right.
Looking at the guides that they have on GameFAQs, some of them are worded weirdly.
Nah, I'm using IGN, but
No.
I'm sure it's the same one that's on FAQ.
Who owns? It's GameSpot that owns GameFAQs.
And you're not really using medicine all that often.
No, because I have free. I can use limited or I can use free. I'm gonna get to the point where I can't even pick up ammo because I'm already maxed out. I'm sure I should probably use this.
Pro gamer problems. Hashtag.
That's actually what's more economical, or if it comes out to be the same. This looks like it's going to be something. Oh, plus a pterodactyl. That.
Gotta love contact damage.
But I can probably kill these things before the poison actually does anything.
Can you use items during combat?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
It's just by the time I would use the potion, cure it. Or it could just leave me outside. Oh, this looks like a museum security, looks like. Save point. What?
Exactly.
I see a shiny. Hiya.
Can't believe I got lost in this tiny room.
Yeah, it's always the wonderful thing about this kind of camera setup. Whoop.
Here you go. Are you ready for the good shit?
Hmm. I mean, that goo is slightly ambered color.
All right, Dr. Hammond. The good shit.
I like that even I was like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to fight a T-Rex.
I'm surprised we didn't have to fight Olmec.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd be a little disappointed if a game had dinosaurs in it, you didn't fight it.
I mean, it is kind of required by law. Any dinosaur-related thing must fight a T-Rex.
Yeah.
God, now I'm just remembering that game Dino D-Day.
Why?
I think that's the game I'm thinking of. The one where it was a multiplayer first-person shooter. One team was just like World War II army dudes, and the other team was all dinosaurs.
It was Nazis versus dinosaurs, I think.
Or I think no, because it was the Allies. Because I remember the what? No, I think it was actually a mix of both.
Yeah, Dino D-Day was some really good stuff. You could play as raptors, and I think you could play as compies.
Oh, it's an elevator. Okay. Where is the thing that you said I missed?
It was back in the glass room with the shattered window, I think.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I can quick go there.
I mean, I'm putting my money on the dinosaurs. That worked out.
Yep. Let's see. I don't remember what the glass room was, where it was.
I thought the glass room was on the 3rd floor. Because remember, you hopped down to here, didn't you?
Oh, is it right here?
Oh, yeah, this is it.
Okay.
Because according to the guide, it says someone's locked the door to trap you. Check the chests for some weapon and armor. I think you already found the armor in that one right up on the upper right.
Yep.
Now, are these random or scripted?
They are scripted.
Interesting.
Well, actually, let's see. Say chess. C1.
Is one hidden around the stag? Maybe the guy's just wrong?
I don't think we need it, because I'm pretty sure we're doing just fine without it.
Yeah, and I think it's just the guide's wrong, because remember that there was only the one tent, and it said that there were 2 tents, but there was only one.
Okay. So I think we need to go to the first floor.
So let's see here. Control, go to chest for revive medicine, go to the 3rd floor. Um. Oh, you want to go to... So, I think the gate is unlocked now.
It is. But I'm also in an
So you want
elevator.
So you want to go down you want to go down that way and head to the laboratory.
Okay.
You don't want to use the elevator. So just run down those stairs.
Oh, I bet you I know what the weapon is. I bet you it's the... Is it the M500?
I'm gonna say yeah. I don't know.
It was... Because if that is... There is a shotgun that you can find in the museum. And I bet you that was it. But I already found a shotgun and I took what I needed from it. So if I missed that, I don't care.
These things happen. Where is that room with the tent? Was that just up that hallway here?
I think it was?
To the second floor main hall with clamps laboratory being locked. It'd help if we knew what floor we were on.
We are, I believe, on the second.
This is okay. So the laboratory should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's that door that's open.
This looks like a thing. Also looks like it's gonna cut into a cutscene. Or not. Oh, you.
Kind of.
Oh. I like that there's like T-Rexes and shit. Well, there's one T-Rex, but there's dinosaurs and stuff, and Midas is like, I'll just deal with it. Yeah, so you get a gun that I don't believe actually does anything.
Not yet.
Oh. Also, it's plot required, so I have to lose something for it.
I can't believe you don't want to read all of this.
Yeah, go figure.
Professor Clamp!
Thank you.
Thank you, Danny Glover. And his name is Daniel, so that joke works.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what they're going for.
Just missing Riggs.
I would say this is not the only game on the PlayStation in which there is a cop character that looks a lot like Danny Glover, who I think is also named Danny.
Do tell! I wonder what the other game could possibly be.
I played that game at one point, aren't I?
Perhaps a game that got an English translation thanks to a popular person who it basically did the first video Let's Play.
Yeah, but I'm not looking forward to doing Police Knots.
I mean, once he finishes translating Dead of the Brain, we could do that.
The game's for him to translate.
I know, right? But he's made really good progress on it, so could be soon.
Welp?
Sure. Never piss off an archvile.
Okay, I guess I'll get rid of another one of my misses. Okay,
Healings for
now,
chumps.
now where do I need to go?
Okay, so now you're gonna leave here the way you came in, and there's a door on the left, I guess. I'm very. These directions are questionable. There should be a locked door somewhere around in here. Cool. Should be a puzzle table in this room.
Oop,
Maybe.
no, that's what I want.
What about through that door? Okay.
There is a puzzle in this room.
Aha.
Well, it's a fight. I don't know why. I've just been. Oh, it's right because it's. I like how those graphics are glitching out.
Yeah. Whoa. Another 20 years, we'll have, good emulation, like
Flawless
full on.
PlayStation emulation.
Yeah. We'll never have flawless PS3 emulation, and I'm fine with that.
I mean, I've seen videos of there. This is that ability that goes here. This is what darkness does. You see my little sphere now?
Oh yeah. That sucks. Like a ton. I've tried PS3 emulation and I absolutely couldn't stand it.
Yeah, I'd imagine that's going to be difficult. So, did I get enough to do it here?
Forever bitter about the cell architecture. It's photosynthesis. My favorite is with the PlayStation 2 emulation is there's only one game that I've tried that won't work, and that was Ratchet and Clank 3. Shut up, phone. Not only does Ratchet and Clank 3 not play on emulation at all, but even if you've got a modified PS2, you cannot play a backup copy of Ratchet and Clank 3 on it. It will not play. And it was specifically designed that way. There's something in the way that it was coded.
Okay, let's see. Where am I supposed to go from here?
You're on head upstairs.
Right?
Because you could emulate it on a PS2 emulator. However, it runs like ass.
there a particular room I'm looking for?
It says go to north room, go upstairs. When checking the room, something will happen. So I guess go up some more.
Yeah, that's the evolution room. I bet you this seems like it's... I don't think this... Okay, we're on the 4th floor. Hey, Kishizel.
No. So I'm just going out on a limb, and this is not a criticism or a dunk, but I think the FAQ writer's first language is not English.
That could be. I mean...
Yeah. Some of the wordings on this is a bit rough, so...
Yeah.
North room, go upstairs.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try going the other direction.
All right. Actually, I'll try this. Go down south through this room again.
Okay.
Go down the stairs. Because something kind of is. I want to be sure of something first.
Does it say the room that you're supposed to go into?
Not really. It just says go to north room, go upstairs. And something's supposed to happen. But I think I saw a second set of stairs, so I just wanted to be sure about that.
I'm gonna try going in the east room, and if I can't find anything there...
Alright. Because I think you need to go downstairs, and then go upstairs in a different section.
Just while I'm up here. Or is there...
You're in there.
Oh wait, there's a room to the south. Oh, here.
There, okay, that's where you use the clamp key. Okay, this is where you're supposed to be.
Okay. What the hell is that?
Triceratops.
Okay. It's just meaty.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if you remember how this
The Triceratops didn't channel lightning? Yeah, that's totally read that in an article somewhere.
Yeah, it's a well-documented fact that Triceratops had the power of lightning. Yeah, also that does a fuck ton of damage, so you might want to heal.
I'm fine. Actually, gonna do it twice, aren't it? Isn't it? Oh!
You're fine.
Okay.
So what's that auto heal?
It's one of the things my armor is. Also,
I see. So when you fall below 0 health,
it'll do an auto potion.
That's good. Oh, see, dinosaurs are weak to meteor.
Well documented fact.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to phase 2, motherfucker.
Ow.
Hold on, I gotta put the blinds up. Yeah, Alessa was fussing about getting the blinds up so she can look out at all the people she hates. It's great because she'll just sit in the window and hiss as people walk by. It's fantastic.
There we go. Ah, here we go.
Yeah, this is the big one.
Yeah, Liberate is what?
Yeah, it ain't over yet, bitch.
Oh, it's gonna take me right to the T-Rex, isn't it? Oh, fully heal me up.
This guy's pretty forgiving.
Yeah, it's actually not that hard until you get to the final fight.
See, now I thought that the T-Rex's arms were tiny.
Well, not a mitochondrial T-Rex.
So yeah, obligatory T-Rex fight. Here we go.
Yeah. Casting the shit out of him. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Don't want to waste that quite yet, because I think that
Well, I mean, you don't have limited PE. It will always regenerate.
It'll regenerate, but I kind of don't want to waste it either, because I can also just whittle it down with haste.
Could.
Also, I played enough Monster Hunter. I know how those tactics work. Oh. Yep. Are you guys supposed to be able to reach back there? That's not how video games work.
You thought you were being clever. Man, I don't know about you, but I could totally do that.
Okay, okay, let's see. How am I even supposed to avoid? Oh, I suppose I could. Oh no, I can't just outrange it. How in the hell are you supposed to be able to do anything about that?
Can you get behind its tail?
Just say, can I get into its mouth and just actually? No, that's.
No, because you take contact damage too. I don't think there's any way.
Oh, there's a just a brief spot if I get directly behind it.
Ah. Yeah, that's kind of dopey. It's weird that haste is so, like, just doesn't stay on very long.
Hold on, I bet you. What basically I'm supposed to tick. Oh, well, let's look at it this way. It doesn't matter. How much health does it have? Just out of curiosity.
It has 2,400.
Okay.
So not many people actually know this, but the T-Rex, when feeling very threatened, will launch missiles out of its back. It's a phenomenon that science has called the BSR effect, also known as bullshit rockets.
I don't like the aesthetics of the bones and the really bizarrely meaty tail.
Yeah, it does look a little weird.
But if they're going for a horror game, I think they were very successful.
Okay, let's just see how much it does. Oh, it's
Quite
just
a
a
lot.
limit break. Okay.
Quite a lot of... Holy balls, that is a lot of damage. It just keeps... It's Knights of the Round, but shorter.
Okay, yeah, that worked.
And absolutely nothing about the guide says anything about using Liberate.
I don't think you're supposed to have that quite yet. Because that is the last spell you get. Okay, now where am I supposed to go?
Go back to the Triceratops room.
Wait, hold on. Actually, that's a good point. Do I... Okay, I still have it.
Yeah. That would be super dumb if they gave you a spell that was a one-time use.
I've seen games do that before.
Really?
Well, maybe not spell, but an item.
Well, yeah, I would expect it with an item, not with a spell.
Okay, so now where am I supposed to go?
Triceratops room.
Can you elaborate that more?
Fuck, where did we find the
I think
Triceratops?
that was 4th floor? Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
like going up and then I had to go to the left a bunch.
Yeah, I think you could take the... I don't know if you can take the elevator, but yeah, go up the 4th floor.
Oh, this is not...
Looks like Vincent Price sealed off that door. Oh no, that's an elevator. Shit, how did we get to the Triceratops room?
I think it...
That's right, because remember you had to go through, you had to drop down and then you had to go up a couple rooms and there was another staircase.
Where
So go
is it?
up north.
Okay. Are there even... I think all the encounters are gone.
I also definitely did not point in a direction when I said go north.
Oh, right, because we go up.
And then you head south there. Yeah, you went through that door.
Oh, yeah, because that's... Yeah, that's that. Because then there's here...
Okay, this is where you want to be. Alright, so now... Oh, there you go.
Okay, now where do I want to go? Or... Oh, here. Ooh, actually, I think that's... I think I want that ability that's on that pistol.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you about that too, but you saw it. Good, good.
Because, if I remember correctly, that is... Second command. Which means I have 2 commands now per thing.
That's pretty good. All right, so now just head up the stairs. Glad you're enjoying Dr. Nog.
Oop. Oh. Wait.
Make up your mind, Aya.
Oh, there we go. It's that fun thing with camera differences between rooms. This looks...
Squicky. She has the power over manholes. It's a real shitty power.
What? I don't remember the kaiju bit.
Giant shit monster.
He's very gooey. Oh my god, that is what he's made out of, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Well,
shit monster.
Well, no, it's mostly people. It is made of... It is the biomass.
It's Soylent.
You keep holding that gun, lady.
Soylent monster is here.
Whoops, my ride's here.
I must go. My people need me. God, that's another one to rank. Conker's Bad Fur Day.
That's gonna be a while.
This guy's just going 500 miles an hour. Jesus. Our main man, Clamp. So why all this focus on the kidney?
I don't know. Because it's a thing you have two of, I guess? And it's an easily transplantable thing, therefore giving them a conduit for them to do this not great plot. Yeah.
So this is very questionable.
Yeah.
Wow, way to victim shame here.
She got a kidney from somebody else so she could have what?
Don't think about it too hard.
Yeah, my head hurts. I didn't know you could make a uterus out of a kidney.
How come we didn't get a 3D animation of that?
I'll give it a sec.
Joke's on you, now it's Hunt for Red October.
But it's not in the water.
It's on the water, which is technically in the water. It's a lot of poo gas.
I was kind of hoping it would redirect the missiles to take out the jets.
Ah, crap.
I don't think ducking in the middle of the street's gonna help you with shit.
Yeah, you gotta find a desk and duck under that.
Oh.
I thought he was like
Yeah, I
bopping
thought it was
along.
gonna crash.
You can tell he's an admiral because he stands with his hands behind his back.
Oh, good. Time to play Einhander.
But I'm the main character, Daniel. hands are a copy of his favorite anime.
Okay, I like that there was a CG for just that 1 second.
How the fuck does she know how to do fly a helicopter?
It's set to autopilot.
Th-
Which I
but
guess they turned to literally mean autopilot.
It's not how it works. Use the Parasite Eve.
I'm good that that cutscene was there, so that gave me enough time to go grab a drink of water.
Stop exploding, you cowards! Everybody knows that helicopters can fly upside down.
Oh, right on the camera.
I mean, that's my facial expression if that happened to me.
Not again.
We did it. That's going to be really expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Wait. Will you save your... Wait.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to save you should probably save.
Hey, you know what? I have another idea.
Not saving? Or are you just gonna save state? Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Because there's no going back from here.
Okay. They could have phrased it better. It's like, oh, if you save here, something bad's gonna happen.
It's eternal darkness before eternal darkness. We're gonna erase your entire game if you save here. Send some hired goons to your house and break your kneecaps for saving.
Day 6.
Nope.
Nope, not yet.
No, Day 6 is its own thing, and it is very much a thing.
Yeah.
Looks slightly different from the FMV. Have you met a mountain lion? Bears? Anti-vaxxers? I mean, there's plenty of human enemies.
Okay.
So this is the track they chose for this fight, huh?
Sure. Oop.
It's like that humans don't have any actual predators. No, they have plenty of actual predators.
Oh wow, what the?
I'd say just launch Liberation. Fuck it.
That's the problem with the. Okay, so there is one slight problem with the. Okay, well, are you kidding me? What is this damage scaling nonsense? Seriously, this is bullshit.
Yeah, because it sticks you in place for 4 attacks.
Yeah, I'll just take the hit. Except these attacks are like there's damn near impossible to avoid because there's no pattern to them. Yep.
Don't forget you have the ultra power.
Yeah. I just want to see. Oh, you paralyzed me. I hate these stats effects are so bad. I love completely unavoidable nonsense. This is ridiculous.
Don't think you can avoid that attack.
Wait!
She can poison you, yeah.
She can poison me. She can also take off all of my PE.
Oh, Jesus.
This is the final boss fight, right?
No, it's not.
Nope.
Yeah, I think there's like one more after this.
Yeah.
Something like that. You're gonna like it. Lolo won't, but you'll like it. Oh yeah, this sucks.
The defense down. There.
Wait, using a potion uses up PE?
No, the spell I did before that did.
Oh, okay.
How much does this phase have?
2200.
Okay. Wonder if I can just damage race it.
I'd let your PE go up top and then just straight up just dump Liberation on her.
I don't think I'll need it.
Can't hurt.
missed it. Yeah, I could just
I believe
retrace it.
Yeah.
I mean, Coolio, you got to spare on those polygons. You only have so many.
Also, they'd make like very little sense on something that's just. It's just like. I guess it wouldn't have. No, it's
I don't know.
square.
It's a whatever being because it also doesn't need to be human shaped.
Yeah. Yet still has boobs.
Yeah. Actually, can you oh great, right. I don't have any super tools.
I mean, the nipples were in us all along.
That's only for people with inverted nipples. Oh. So what does Midas gun do again?
You're gonna need that for the very, very final fight.
Okay. Oh right, I had that AT4, didn't I? That's okay. I can use it now.
Bring a shitload of healing.
That's kind of what I figured. Oh, I can't get it out of my system. That's all I can carry. Huh.
Yeah, you definitely do this.
Oh, there it is. Going. Let's try... Let's try...
The Puzzler.
Let's do a stupid joke. Not really a joke. It was a G3.
Really? Oh, no, call this the No Hurdy.
I was thinking of, let's see.
No Steppy. It's the other one I was going to recommend. Yes.
Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh, I can just... Oh, you don't. Yeah, and I think I'm good on the other stuff.
Okay. Are you ready?
Oh, that is a... All right. How many phases does this thing have, by the way? Is it 5?
4.
Okay.
This is still a lot.
Yep. Well, at some point I'm gonna do Parasite Eve 2. Probably not for a while, though. Okay, here we go. And this was the point where I quit playing the game last time I played this game. Also, I just realized I forgot to attribute bonus points. All right, here we go.
Cops versus
Oh, there is an
babies.
escape from battle option.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, it's not like it matters, but I wouldn't have done it. But also, shot.
I'm glad that we went through how many of these not knowing.
Let's see.
Right? The best Parasite Eve game. And the greatest handheld known to man.
How much health does this thing have?
Alright, so phase 1 has 1,500.
Okay, that should go fast. Yep, there we go. How much does phase 2 have?
1,500 and 950 for the
Okay.
body and the wings.
Well, I should be able to take that animated. Weirdly.
They grow up so fast.
Also, how much is this? Yeah, but might actually be helpful this fight. Oh wow, that's a lot more like.
Yeah, it's not gradual at all. Holy shit.
Wait,
I feel like this.
what happened to all my? Did it nick me?
I
Oh,
don't.
does the drain cost my?
That's. Yeah.
Okay, let's not do that then. Okay, let's try a different thing. That does. Oh, let's not do that there.
That's pretty potent.
Oh, that's it. No, that's a minute. There we go. Okay, that doesn't do as much damage.
So I don't know if it's energy, blast, or liberate, but one of the two does, I think, at multiple targets.
Well, my gun also does. Let's see.
Might as well give it a shot.
Yeah, it's liberate that does both. But I think my PE and is saved for both fight or for all phases, so I am just gonna go ahead and try and do this normally. haste, and I might as well just do...
Yeah, save it for the next fight. Because this next fight has a ton of HP.
How do you avoid that? I guess you just gotta be, like, in the right spot?
You're probably gonna want to, like, run to the upper right before he gets that... Oh.
That's gonna go... Oh, nope, it's just a very long distance, apparently.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I did... Oh, I killed the wings on, like, a complete accidental shot.
It's pro strats. At least buffer the hit. So, might as well. There you go.
This looks dumb. How much health does this one have?
3,500. Time to
Okay.
unleash.
See, that is why I didn't want to use all my PE.
No, I got you.
You know what? Oh, Oh, it's probably because I'm doing one thing, and I guess that takes up all my things. Okay, I'm sorry, what?
That's exactly what this game needed. Bullet hell.
Oh, right, because the AT4 doesn't have the dual command thing. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Do it.
Actually, no, I need to cast haste. Okay. Rocket. Okay, so if I'm just, like, if he placed himself just right, I can't avoid that attack at all.
Guy doesn't know how to avoid the attack, so...
Fantastic.
And he always jumps to that point, that he never goes to a different spot to do that attack.
Can't figure it right out. What? Just out of
You're
curiosity.
gonna want to use your best stuff here, because you're not gonna really need it for the next biz.
Yeah. Thanks, game.
Yeah. Hope that helps.
Oh god, I just noticed that large purple sack hanging out of its butt.
I did too.
That's where the pee is stored.
No. Wait, what? You want to guess what that ability does?
Suck?
What all Confused does in action RPGs?
Does it make you hurt yourself?
No, it reverses your controls.
Awesome.
I'm trying to get it so that I have enough thing to do liberate, but it's not. My PE is not restoring fast enough.
Doesn't haste make it go faster?
I'm trying not to cast haste because I need to get enough PE to in order to cast liberate.
Let me see. Okay, so yeah, no, haste doesn't affect PE. It affects speed, your movement speed, and AT. So you're just kind of stuck waiting for it to.
Point where I can cast it. Let's see.
Oh yeah, you definitely wanted to use this. So based on what I'm reading, its base damage for Liberate is 1200.
Okay. God, that attack is so stupid. Oh.
What is he even trying to accomplish with that?
Potentially confused.
Yeah, why is your PE loading so slow?
I have no idea. Okay, at least do full recover now.
Yeah, your PE gauge has to be completely full to use Liberate, which sucks.
There's no way. If you have an action-based game, unavoidable attacks are a crime.
That was close.
Oh, there we go.
Seven attacks.
There we go.
Yeah, I think you did almost like $2,000 in that attack. No, haste doesn't make PE go fast
I
at all.
swear it does something, though. Okay, so I take it I just got to use the Meta Gun?
Yep.
That's fine, because it gives me the most, I take it, do I just have to hit it?
Let's see. So I guess you guys gotta hit him a bunch of times until a thing happens. Kind of like the tyrant fight.
Wait. Yeah, that's the only thing. Oh.
There we go.
Is that it?
Nope, not yet.
Oh yes, the greatest moment in video games.
If only we could throw them down.
There's no time!
Amazing.
Did you take a parachute?
There's no time!
Fucking what?
What? Slam dunk that magazine! This game's
Oh,
stupid.
that's fucking glorious. Open palm slam in a magazine. It
Please
just
not-
jumped
please-
from the fucking
Yeah, there we go.
stratosphere. Yep.
My favorite
So-
thing in video games.
This thing has 8,000 hit points.
God, that's so stupid.
Oh my god. Flop.
Wait, not dead yet.
Now for another 9 phases.
I did have a lot I could spend. Okay, now what am I supposed to do?
Go to the left room and look at the map.
Also,
So don't even bother saving, because apparently this thing can one-hit kill you.
yeah, that's the thing. No, actually, no, before that, how far back can I go? Okay, let's do this here. Let's save state now, so I don't prevent another rooftop incident.
Oh God. There's a dead end in one of these areas.
Why does it sound like a choo-choo train?
Let's build up tension. It's like the Jaws theme.
Exactly.
This looks like an engine.
It sure does. Good thing Aya knows how to do this too.
I mean, if you mash all the buttons, I'm sure it's going to do something.
What?
Wait, what? Oh,
No, that's a specific part of New York. You are not there.
What a thing to exclaim.
I like this music better.
Yeah, nothing beats a klaxon going off every like half a second.
Don't swim in the air. You can't do that.
Fuck you and fuck your
Swimming
physics.
are for pools only.
Physics are for chumps.
Help. Oh, I thought she lost her shirt for a second.
Well, that's what happens in explosions. All your clothes just go nowhere.
That's what Mega Man Legends 2 taught me.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen Fatal Frame.
How is Daniel not super dead?
It was only on fire.
He's only on
How
fire
was-
landing into a thing, the water, from a helicopter.
It's a good thing they had another suit in the back of the car.
Yeah. Well, no. See, his suit has fire prevention on it. His suit is lined with asbestos, so he's fine.
So basically, we got an eye transplant. That saved us all from this.
Heterochromia is the powerhouse of the cell.
Apparently.
I like how Daniel's determined not to make this a downer ending.
Careful, the sun's got mitochondria.
That sun sure is coming up. Huh.
And that's the story of how Genova was born.
Why didn't you take the car with us? I think that there's like a twinkling song in the back that's like completely at odds with what's playing. You're going to see a movie, and the movie they're going to see is 1997 movie Parasite Eve. Actually, Aya is apparently 5'3".
Hell yeah, I'm taller than Aya.
Show that nerd who's boss.
Who is Ben?
Ben's the Ben's Daniel's son.
Oh, okay.
We save in like chapter 2. Are they really going to see the same play?
I think so. Ending as we began.
See, that's how you know it's good storytelling. It's elliptical.
Yeah. And then he beheads him.
It's nice to see Square stretching their creative limbs and having a game with a play in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a completely new direction.
Also, thank you for... Wait, what? I thought his head was on fire for half a second. Don't stand up!
But
Yeah.
oh, it's on the staff. Okay.
It's on his staff. It's just very weirdly animated.
I was just wondering if it like didn't render it or.
Also, a lot of this theater got on fire. That is really fast maintenance time.
Uh-huh.
Though we don't, well, so we technically don't know how long it is afterwards.
Oh, it said day 6.
Well, how long is this?
Well, it's an opera, so I'm gonna say 5 hours.
How long since the end of the game? Since we hyper beamed that boss.
Oh,
That's
she's the one that's singing the soundtrack.
Well, yeah, because Melissa's dead. Yes, both. What?
What?
Uh... Please don't go to credits. God damn it. What was that?
Let's see.
Oh, right, because I think you get a better ending if you do it second loop.
All right, so you know what we're gonna do.
No.
Let's see here. Oh, so while this is running, I'm gonna just do a look up here.
Yeah, so what was this? A 9-hour game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I checked the timeline. So yeah, they were pretty fast with Parasite Eve 2. It just comes out 1 year after this, but then they waited all until 2010 to do the third one?
Yeah. Because I don't think Parasite Eve 2 sold that well. But it was one of those games like, oh, hey, they should make a sequel to those. And then they did, and then we don't talk about it.
Yeah, this is a game people talk about, but I guess it doesn't sell very well.
It's a very high concept kind of thing.
So the ending of this game is that she's communicating with the audience, and it's sort of slightly implied that she's becoming more like Eve because of the excessive use of the PE powers. But in the X game, the completely different one, there's some extra stuff that basically shows that Aya fights against the mitochondria within her and basically purging all aspects of Eve from her, including the mitochondria.
Oh, okay.
Which is silly because that's contradicted by the succeeding 2 games.
Yeah, I don't think we need to do that. I think we just play the next game.
Yeah. Right, so straight on to the 3rd birthday. No need to check anything else out.
Yeah, no. No, I'm not going to do the Chrysler building. That's going to take too long to get back there.
I don't think there's even like a save. Maybe there's a save online.
I mean, there probably is, but... No, because I thought you had to do... whole game over again. I don't know, we can...
Oh yeah, I found a save that's just straight up go to the building and face the final boss.
Well, we can do that if someone invalidates it.
Okay.
I'm a little surprised this hasn't gotten a remake. I don't think it's as grindy or as old-fashioned as a lot of other.
Yeah, like that's what like a lot of the people that I know have referred to the Final Fantasy VII remake as a Parasite Eve remake because of the combat system in that game kind of being similar to what this is.
Yeah, I could see how there might be licensing issues, and also that's always a problem with these cult things. People say they like it, sales numbers just don't up.
Yeah, that also is the thing, is that the 3rd birthday, I think, killed any interest in this franchise other than people.
It was pretty awful.
It's pretty bad. Like, when I was looking at
I've never heard of it.
It is for the PSP. It is more of a shooter than anything else.
I think it was stealth released. Like, I saw zero marketing about it at all.
It was like, because like I remember like hearing a game called 3rd Birthday and then looking into it, I'm like, oh wait, it's a Parasite Eve 3?
Yeah, I was working at GameStop at the time when it came out, and I saw it, and it's like, oh shit, let me try this out. Because it was, I recognized Aya on the cover.
It is just from what I remember, it's just a generic kind of third-person shooter, but it also has some really... It takes the story in some not great directions. Like, it really, if I remember correctly, it kind of, like, takes a lot of power away from Aya. It makes her more of a submissive protagonist.
Can't have, strong women in video games.
It kind of other-ended her, in a way. Is from what I remember of it.
That's a good analogy.
I'm gonna have to get the back game at some point too.
I don't know, Lolo. I feel like it would be okay if we skip that.
To be fair, I have how many Metroid games between... Because I know we're doing Super the last stream of the year.
Right.
And, well, let's see. We got Fusion. We got Primes 1, 2, and 3.
Zero Mission.
And Zero Mission. I think, actually, that might be it.
Oh, no, because...
Oh.
Yeah, you could also do, what was it called on
There's
the
a pinball.
DS?
Oh, Zero... Oh, what the hell? Hunters.
Right?
Yeah, Metroid
Yeah.
Hunters.
Metroid Prime Hunters, which was pretty good. But even still, despite how many there are, I think it's okay if you just skip other M. No one should have to play that.
Hey, there's the shout out to Bach in the credits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we were discussing before the stream started that one song sounded a little out of place, and it's actually an adaptation of a hymn from the 1500s.
Squares.
God, also, get this up. Do some things in the background while this is going on.
Now, was this in the, PlayStation Tiny, or PlayStation Mini?
No, this wasn't.
Oh, this really should. This is so PlayStation. That kind of, like, perfect storm of trying to do, like, some sort of mature, realistic story combined.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, though, they've left out so much on that little thing. You know, they
Legend
said
of
Big
Dragoon.
Flash.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying they did leave out a lot, but I mean, like, this game just feels to me like this is the reason why you got a
I wonder if they left out any multi-disc games because they couldn't figure out how to get the emulator's disc change function to work.
No, they included FF7, didn't they?
Oh. I don't think they did. Let's see. Edition Classic. It includes... Oh, it does include 7. Okay. I thought they were like, they left that out because the remake was coming out. Is that just gonna take me straight? Oh. Oh.
See how many
Oh,
points
that
you
gives
got.
me a lot.
I'd also want to see Legend of Dragoon get ranked, but I'm gonna need about 300,000 points for that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot. Also, I like that they refer to the loop as rounds. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Obviously not gonna try and... I do want to see what happens when we load again. PlayStation Classic. Here. Right off the bat, Ballerina Toshinden, that's a good sign quality. Wait. Oh, here. Okay, what happens if I do this? Oh, it takes you. It's a new game plus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can look at that another time if this game gets invalidated. Alright, so with that, I suppose we have one thing left to do. I'm gonna rank this. Okay. Oh, man, I was just kind of looking to see what position this should be in. Whoops. Because looking at another Squaresoft PlayStation 1 game that's also an action RPG, got Threats of Fate in 3. I like Threats of Fate a lot more than this game. Like, this game has kind of a problem with... It kind of goes off the, like... the quality of, like, all the fights kind of just drops after, like, day 5. It just gets way too, like... Way too,
The difficulty curve is goofy.
Yeah, and it's like you have this battle system that's like, oh, hey, you can, like, physically dodge out of, like, attacks, except you can't sometimes, because it's just... The enemy's attacks are just patterned really weirdly. And unless
Or the camera angle, like in that last battle, you had a hard time telling the effects were coming.
Yeah. That being so, I still, in general, like this game. Like, I'm not gonna say it's a bad game. That being said, though, I probably would have... I think my mind probably placed it a lot higher than me actually playing it did. I am still thinking... I was kind
Would you put it in 3 with Threads of Fate? And...
No, I would not.
No.
Because Soul Blazer's at 4, and I'd rather play Soul Blazer.
Ah.
I am thinking either 5 or 6.
Honestly, I'd say 5, because I wouldn't put this below East 1 and 2.
Yeah, well, which would you rather play, this or East 3?
I would rather play this, and like if we're, I mean, we don't really do minute, but or like minute kind of things. I would probably, if we put it in 6, I would say Parasite Eve is probably the best game of the 6.
Okay, I would personally rank it as 5. As much as I love ActRaiser, well, actually, I would just say you have ActRaiser rated. Yeah, I think you should. I think it's like. You seem to enjoy this. The best part is it doesn't wear out. I mean, did it really wear out its welcome, or was it just about to? Because you could skip large swaths of it and finish the whole thing in 9 hours.
You can. Yeah, that is nice. I do like that as an RPG that you can finish in 9 hours.
Whereas in East games, I noticed you do a lot of grinding.
Yeah, in East you'd have to grind. It's not optional. If you expect to actually beat it, you have to grind.
Yeah, I'm starting to, I think 5 is actually probably a good spot for this.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like I do think this is a better game than East 3. And ActRaiser.
Like, the early East games are pretty decent, but they're a bit too much.
Also, just thinking of the other games in 5, River City Ransom also has its issues in terms of scaling. Like, if I'm thinking about the problems of this game and the problems of the other games in 5, I would say they're roughly the same.
Yeah, so 5 it is.
And this is 187. Soft. 6. I guess this is an action RPG.
Yeah, addressing the chat, I don't mind this game as a kind of downer ending, because it is kind of a horror game, and honestly, Dragon Age annoys me, and it has the same theme.
Technically, this is based on something, even though we didn't get the something, I think, for quite a while.
I understand it plays a lot of liberties with stories.
Yeah, it does. It's a completely different story. Like, it takes place after it. Like, Maida's the only connection to the original game, original novel/movie. Also, I will definitely say Gore Plus. Actually, maybe just Gore. Okay. So, what do we want to call out in terms of charms?
I thought that like the graphic design is really good.
Yeah, that's definitely one.
I mean, not only does it look like New York, like it looks recognizably like locations I've seen in New York, but also the HUD was pretty nice too. Like you could get places and see stuff. It wasn't cluttering your screen.
The only thing I would say about any of that is the fact that there were times where things were very confusing about where they were. But that's more of, I guess, not so much the artistry as it is like the cinematography, I guess.
Yeah, the way it's designed can be a bit frustrating. And I thought the story as stupid as it was enjoyable.
Yeah, that was one thing I was going to put. I was going to put for the story. I was going to put a kind of a minute face because it can be, especially if you are any like science literate at all.
Yeah, I'm sure that probably made a few people just kind of scream in agony over and over.
Yeah, it's just below my rage quit.
Yeah. Also, I do want to point out, because here's the thing, I do want to give the thumbs up to the general gameplay. One thing I will say, thumbs up to the gameplay. The other thing I will say is, okay, here. Do I have one in this category? I do want to say that difficulty can get a little frustrating in terms of, it's like more frustrating than difficult, like especially the times where, like, I was like, oh, the arena they give you is too short, even though it seems like it should be larger. It's just arbitrarily close in, which just makes it just harder by the way they designed it. Like, it feels artificially difficult.
And I honestly, like, from what I was watching of you playing, I felt like this game started to kind of wear out its welcome well before day 5. Like, we got the idea, we know where you're going with this, just kind of get us there. We don't need to take all these detours. That's just how I personally felt. I thought it was kind of wearing thin. And especially doing a 4-stage ultimate final boss kind of just sucks the wind out of everything you've just done.
Yeah.
I felt.
Also, one thumbs up I do want to give. The music's really good. Although, so the only charm we haven't put something in is charm. I don't know if I'd put thumbs up for this, because I don't know if its charm is really there.
There wasn't any charm to it. It was a horror game, but like, I guess the only moment I'd say had any charm was watching Daniel jump from the stratosphere to slam dunk a fucking magazine into Aya's hand. That's about it.
Like, the only charm I would say about it is the gameplay. Like, if you made if the gameplay of this game with its story was a survival horror thing, it would be right in the same boat as like Galarians and Deep Freeze. Like, it would feel like one of those.
Really? Because I feel like Galarians is way too angsty compared to this.
I mean, yes. In the terms of that, this is a game that would probably get retrograde.
So you're saying, I think I get what you're saying. Like, it doesn't have the angsty atmosphere of Galarians, but it does have sort of a sterile horror feel to it.
It has a goofy B tier kind of feel to it.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I would suggest that the reason why the game's not more popular is it lacks the over-the-top, I'm gonna be nice here, campiness of Resident Evil, where it doesn't have like all that gonzo crazy stuff people can latch onto, or like a weirdo Final Fantasy. It tries so hard to be, this is New York, these are real locations, these are real guns, but it's also too silly for people to take it seriously. It's in that middle space where it doesn't make anyone happy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it's Resident Evil sans the whimsy. It's very B grade, but it's trying to be a serious B grade, and I think that works a bit against it.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'll just leave that blank then. One thing I do want to put in yay is I like how short it is, because it gets in and it does what it needs to.
I think it was good that they limited it to one character, but they gave you just the right level of crunch because you can manipulate the guns and you can get PE powers and it really for me hits that sweet spot of where it's interesting enough to play, but not so much that it feels overwhelming or grindy.
But it also gives you a bunch of powers you never, ever use.
Yeah.
Well, see, I wouldn't necessarily say a bunch of powers. I mean, you get the heals, you get the anti-status, you get a few attack powers, and you have the guns. I didn't feel like this was a game. I didn't feel like this was burdened with a gazillion summons or rare objects or a crafting system.
No, but it's just how many of the debuffs did he actually use during it? Let's be honest. It was mostly just either buffing or healing.
To be fair, that could just be my gameplay style. Like,
it could be, but I just noticed that you rarely ever used confuse or slow. Used slow, I think maybe once today, and that's just kind of my thing. Is I just don't like seeing all that space used up. But that's just me.
I would rather, well, but I'm even countering with that by saying that, but there's also, like, I don't have a Fira for Raga, like a gazillion weird powers that have special abilities that we never use. It's like the list was still short enough to be like one screen.
I do kind of wish that rather than giving you heal 1, heal 2, heal 3, that they just gave you a, like if the heal, like, scaled with your level.
Yeah.
Like, you have a short, well, if you have like a 1, 2, and 3, rather than giving you a set amount each time, if it gave you a portion.
Like 20, 50, and 100%.
Well, I think it would. I get what you're going with, but like, yeah, or just maybe like as you level up, that heal gets more powerful. So it goes from just being called heal to maybe like heal plus or something like that. So it doesn't take up an extra slot, but now it does a better job of healing you.
Yeah,
something like that would have been better.
I can see why they wanted to keep that separate, because crafting systems for weapons were relatively new at the time, and so they wanted crafting for weapons to be over here, and parasite powers just be flat things that you got. But no, I think we could talk all about how this game could use a modern reduxing.
Yeah.
Anything for Nay?
That's the thing that I think Nolan has a good point. The camera is not great. Initiative category?
Yeah, they got really arty because they wanted to have like the big zoom outs like in the park. The fact that they do the battles in the maps is both good because it makes it more real, but bad because some of the camera angles are arty. I totally agree.
Looking at these, one thing. I'm trying to look at what we have so far. Anything else I would call out? Yeah, because like the dungeon design was fine. Nothing too terrible. But yeah, the camera was definitely. Alright, well, there we have it. We have ranked Parasite Eve.
Yay!
All in one go.
Yes. I would say that this is, I think, the most episodes I've devoted to one game, but I think East Book 1 and 2, I think, also took 3 episodes. Also, Sweet Home took... No, I think that took 2.
Yeah.
I think we were trying... I think I was trying to beat it in one go, and then we got, like... I forgot when, or... Yeah, that definitely
and
took
that was
2.
using a guide, too.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how many more... I'd have to think about how to do some of these other games that are super long, but...
Yeah, this list is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. RPGs are pretty much like... The question would be, what's the next RPG you can find that can be 10 hours?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
And didn't you cheat on this one? You did some grinding off screen?
I did. Then that is also true. I did do some grinding off screen, which now that I look at the time that it took, we would have needed another episode.
I mean, I think the best way to go about it is going to be how we've kind of gone about a bunch of games. Play it until we felt like we have seen absolutely everything the game has to offer, and then rank it. You don't have to beat it.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what we did with Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest and that. I just wanted to I just wanted to do the full thing of this because there was at least enough happening here. That, yeah.
That's a good rule of thumb too. Is if there's something worth seeing later on, then what you could probably do is see if there's save points up online for specific sections, and then show those off after you've done like the initial, okay, we've gotten through what we would needed to. So here's some extra stuff to show some interesting things about this, and then rank it.
Yeah. That could be.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that is going to do it for this episode. Doing something a little bit different this week. So let me go ahead and tell you about what the next episode is going to be, because it's a lot sooner than you think. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if I can kill 7 minutes.
We could go over some of the upcoming requests. Just talk about how you might go about them.
I mean, I could. Actually, that is right, because I could do that. So, we've already... Let me clear out all these, because I think... So, because not Monday. January is going to be a request month, so I'm going to be clearing out some of these requests. Yeah, I be going through some of these. Also, I am starting to realize, oh right, the end of the year is coming up, and I have to actually start doing some of this. What I could do is I wouldn't really solve anything. Yeah, because I know if we're taking a look at theming, I know the Turn into a Cyborg episode is going to happen in January. The ZZ2 episode's going to be in January. I know Off that is the Retro Rank Relief that got bought out, so that's going to be done. Hypnospace Outlaw we'll be taking a look at in January. I don't know what King Crusher is either. But yeah, let me actually... yeah, from what I've seen of Hypnospace Outlaw is fantastic. Oh, actually, this can be removed as well, because we finished Toy Story.
No, let's do it again.
No.
Without cheats.
Yes, this can be done. Yeah, some of these... Yeah, like you're looking for art... Oops, that's the wrong thing I wanted to do. Yeah, you're wondering what RPGs could be coming up that would take forever, and I'm seeing some like these right here. Like Suikoden and...
God, Suikoden.
Which I've never actually played Suikoden, but yeah. I was planning on doing that for episode 108, but I didn't, and that's gone now.
Wasted it.
Yep. So still got plenty. Also, Bear's no longer the one with the most requests. Got Nolden here trying to pass him up. Oh, actually, no, I take that back because Bear has some long ones.
We still have two of my faves.
Yeah, here's the thing. Yeah, you have...
I have a couple of long ones.
Okay. Yeah, you have a couple long ones. You also have a couple very long ones because you've requested Romancing Saga.
It's Blood Omen at 100 fucking hours.
Yeah.
I promise you, though, you could probably knock that out in one stream. Just because there's not a lot to see.
That's the thing. I think I said that I was gonna do is like, okay, this is gonna be so long. Oh yeah, I put abuse on there yet. Yeah. All right.
I'm hyped for Turok, to be quite honest.
All right. Well, I think that gives me enough time to do my little outro thing. So, you might ask, when's the next episode of Retro and Rhapsody? You say, oh, that's going to be on Friday. Oh, that is not true. It is going to happen in about 15 minutes. Because we have an episode coming up in 15 minutes because we have our very first crossover episode. I'm sure this isn't going to break terribly. So yes, I'm going to be, well, gotta do the other stuff first. Thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can go to my YouTube channel at youtube.ldp.life in your browser. There we will, I try and have these uploaded relatively soon after. The episode from yesterday is already up. If you're watching this on Twitch, you're on YouTube, you can go to my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/puzzle or twitch.ldp.life. There you can watch these episodes live. They're recorded live Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's also my personal Twitter at @LolDePuzzle, the show's Twitter at Hazeltown Story, and also there is the show's Discord, which is discord.ldp.life. There's polls going up, which actually I think there should be a poll going up relatively shortly to determine what we do in February. Also, there's the Patreon, which if you go at $2 or $5 tiers, just like if you donate to the Retro Ink Relief Drive or are a subscriber, you can also have access to a special poll in which you determine what games I play on Sundays. So, with that, next episode is episode X1, Barely Hanging On, in which Bear kicks my ass in both Magical Drop 3 and Money Puzzle Exchanger. So that's going to be shortly. In fact, I think I might as well... I'll wait to actually do the ending once I see that... Yeah, I can't rewind because it's not using Retroverge. Hey, Bear, are you live yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's... Or at least he's setting up. I didn't get a notification yet.
Yeah, but that usually doesn't mean much. Which, hey, your layout thing. Are you live? No, you're hosting me. Oh god, I need to turn that off now.
Get that recursive.
Oh, there we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, see you over there.
Bye.